I've been slacking and making videos for a while, but it's hard to find time. Basically non-stop anymore. So I think we're gonna go with Thursday. Yeah. So Thursday, well, backtrack. About 5 years ago, I fell off my truck and I ripped a tendon in my ankle. Walked around for about 2-3 years with it. Didn't know it was ripped, but I had surgery on it, and it was ripped in 4 places. So I had it stitched together, and so I really can't drive my truck through all these state routes, all these stop and go traffics. It just kills my ankle. And most of the time I drive without the clutch anyways, so I get by with that. Try to get by on the interstate. So fast forward to Thursday. So I'm doing roll off, and you gotta get your rail pretty close to meeting your box. And so I get there, and there's a fence. The only thing I can say is it was an Austin Powers moment. It was literally, you had to swing around a telephone pole, avoid a guide wire or support for said telephone pole, avoid a box that's open, avoid a fence, blindside to the box, kind of in the S, and you're supposed to get your rail in there. By the time you're lined up with the box, you're maybe 2 feet from the fence, 3 feet maybe. Well, no, probably 5, because you got a little bit of playroom. So once you get back in there, you can't maneuver the trailer or nothing. And so you have to be perfect right on the first spot. And it took me 2 hours to get this box. Wasn't from trying to get to it. It was because playing with the clutch killed my ankle, and it swelled up and started throbbing. So I do stuff, and it didn't work, and then I just sat there for 10-15 minutes. So at one point I sent a message to my boss, said, yeah, this is not getting delivered today. I don't even think I'm going to get this box. So we go back and forth, and he asked for pictures, and I show him the pictures all around the truck. And he says, well, Levi can do that. He's got the same trailers you got. I'm not Levi. Levi's been doing this for quite a while. So that irritates me the most. So I get the box, and I went home. Went back to work, went home. So now 2 hours transpired. So now we are Friday, and didn't know the place was open at 5:30. Find out when I talked to someone on the phone. The whole time I thought they didn't open until 8. So I get down there, and I think I got there at 6:30. I went an hour later, and the box has not seen a mechanic in a long time. The tarp, there's like a kind of like a pole like you'd see holding up fence. It's an aluminum pole. It's bent. Someone bent the shit out of it. And then when you go on the passenger side of the box, someone ripped off the tarp holder. There's these little hooks kind of cup it, hold it up. So if you don't untarp it, there's a possibility of having a suck out. And what will happen is it'll suck the tarp in and bend the bows. So go and tarp it, and of course it comes off the box and wraps around my trailer tarp. which is a big metal bar. And now I can't get it back off. So I spent probably 30 minutes on that. And in the middle of doing that, the sprinkler came on. They use a sprinkler to keep the dust down. So I get this nasty, smelly water sprayed on me. So that was pretty spectacular. So then I move the truck to another spot for another shop. So I'm sticking with this thing, you know, and finally I get situated. And while I was messing with the box, I seen this guy stringing on a piece of plastic. I didn't think anything of it. Well, the day before, my boss is like, hey, you got a roll of plastic, a liner. And I was like, no, I don't. So, all right, well, they got a liner there for you, blah, blah, blah. So that was Thursday. No, Wednesday. So Thursday comes by, and I was at the shop, so I grabbed a roll. I already had a roll. So the guy's like, yeah, I got a liner for you. I'm like, well, I already got a liner in my truck. So instead of keeping the liner, he decides to put it in my truck. I'm in a day cab, and this liner is not rolled up. It is, it looked like I was gonna, kill a dead body or carry a dead body, something. And I don't know if this will show up on here. Probably not. But yeah, that's what I had for 2 days. It's this piece of plastic in my seat. So yeah, I had that. I had to deal with that. So I was there delivering the box. Got there what? 6:30 I said. I didn't leave there till 8:30. So I was there for 2 hours. So now this box is 4 hours in labor and 2 hours of driving. No, hour and a half of driving. So 3 hours of that. Plus the 4. So now on this box I'm at 7 hours invested in this box. And the box probably pays probably $75. Maybe. I highly doubt it's a high paying load. So that was my Thursday. Now, to add to the beauty part of it, it rained all afternoon. I got wet 3 times and dry 3 times. And on top of it all, I lost my goddamn hammer. My hammer is in the box. Because I put one of my liners in. And I thought I put my hammer on my trailer. And apparently I put it on the edge of the box. So when I went to go tarp it, I heard a thump. So I knew right away. Well, I actually didn't know right away. I heard a thump. I just thought it was the tarp because it was all busted. Here, my hammer fell in there. So I'm like, well, I'll just unroll the tarp and grab my hammer. And after all this time I spent on this load, I get there to drop it off, and it just downpours. And it's not that easy to drop the box off because I gotta walk around 3 other boxes to get into the spot to undo my straps and all that. So at this point, this $20 hammer, I think I paid $20 for it, is now collateral damage in my day. So I abandoned my hammer. My hammer is a free hammer for whoever sees it. So, and so I wrote up my bill to the company for the office and wrote detailed information on everything. And the next time they try to send me there, I'm not going there. And I'm gonna tell them, like, you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do, but I'm never going there again. I'm not doing it again. So yeah, in 7 years, what the hell have I been here? 8 years. 8 years. this be bona fide refusal. I'll never go there again. So, you guys have a good day.